number 6, 24 through 27. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Number 6, 24 through 27.
Is the Mac name Morning Show? Is the Mac Man Morning Show? Is the Mac name Morning Show? Is the Mac Man Morning Show? Sitting in home when you're in your car. Is the Mac Man Morning Show? No matter if you get far. Is the Mac Man Morning Show? You better tune in quick or you might just miss. Is the Mac Man Morning Show? The best show this side of the sea. Is the Mac Man Morning Show? 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 Sitting in home when you're in your car. Is the Mac Man Morning Show? No matter if you near far. Is the Mac Man Morning Show? You better tune in quick or you might just miss. The best show this side of the sea. Is the Mac Man Morning Show? 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 Is the Mac. If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Dessert Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
Hello everyone, this is Melissa Shumpert with Malipi Fashion. Come out to our store location at 850 North Gloucester Street, Suite 3, Tupelo, Mississippi. We are here to pack your orders and see those smiling faces And as always, you can shop online at MalippiFashion.com.
Tune in to the MacMan Morning Show. Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the MacMan Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
Well, we are at the end of 2025. Woo, what a year, what a year, what a year, what a year, what a year. And as we look back and see how far we have come, I'm just grateful that we're here. So many have, even on yesterday, got some news of homegoings and people that we know and some that we don't. God bless, and we're praying for the family of Pastor Richard Smallwood. One of my favorite songs is Total Praise. It's something about that music and something about that, the words and it just seemed like greatness has come. I was going to play it. Everybody's playing it. Y'all know, most of you, if you heard of Brother Richard, uh, you've heard some of his wonderful writings and his contribution to gospel music. And we just want to salute the work that he has done. And when you've made that transition over, God bless his spirit wherever he may be. And God bless his family and all of you all that have enjoyed his music over many decades, and have gotten healing and restoration and deliverance from it. Sometimes you just put some music on, it'll cool and calm. They say the savage beast. And sometimes we get into situations that, excuse me, sometimes we get in some situations where we have to call on our maker, and there's nothing wrong with it. I want to thank Brother Zayden for his new scripture that he sent to the Mac Man. Thank you, sir. We appreciate Zayden for the last year and a half. It was, I think we were 6, 7 months inside of our year, and every day that young man would uh, read his scripture by memory. I rerun it sometime because there's some that and I'm just grateful for him and Keisha the stylist, the lock goddess of Memphis, that allowed her son to come on. And before I even call any more names, let me start at the top of the list and say, first of all, grand rising, good day to all of our listeners, everybody that's here, even our new listeners, uh, and people that have come to the MacMan Morning Show to visit. But first of all, I'd like to say good morning to Deacon Alvin Moore and his wonderful caregivers, his wonderful family. That's Sharon Reed and that's Apostle Anthony Reed, who have care. Anthony Reed, you were the on the air on yesterday, and man, you prayed. And see, they say, well, you're a broadcaster, you're a journalist, and all of these things. See, I'm not a in the box person. You got a lot of people that are trained to do what they do, and that's what they do. But sometimes, God gives you your own personality. And I've said, and I'll say it again, that in all of my ways, I will acknowledge God in all of my ways, because it is Him that has brought me where I am today. Don't take it lightly, because don't think that you've done anything on your own. It is because of Him we move and have our being. And we're grateful for everything that He's done. And we're grateful for our dear friend and our dear supporters everywhere. Diane Black and her wonderful father for the last 2 years. Faithful listeners and Candle Dessert Lounge, that's Pam G. I got something special that I want to show. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. To Miss Singleton, how are you? All of y'all in Louisiana and everywhere. He is a provider. He'll make a way. He'll take care of us. And he has never failed. I don't care what anybody say. In times like these, we do need a savior. And excuse me, I had got a little stopped up. That's terrible. No matter what has happened, no matter what you've gone through, no matter what the news is, no matter what transpire, I'm here to tell you, don't lose hope. The only reason that we say and we do what we do here is because information and inspiration is important. The people perish because of lack of knowledge. And if you don't have the information, and if you don't have what you need to know, because a lot of people, they just don't pay a lot of attention to the things that are going on around about them. Not to bring up things to make you feel bad, not to bring up things to make your day go bad, but to let you know that, first of all, I know that what the end is going to be. You say, how you know that? Well, we'll talk about that one day. But if you know anything about the times that we're living in, and I'm not a conspiracy theory, it was already written, and these events are happening. And so, therefore, I'm not nervous. I'm not upset. I'm not running around, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? No, be informed on those things that are happening. God's going to take care of his children, regardless of the fact. If you don't believe it, that's your business. I believe it, and I know it. Great things have happened in the midst of our growing these last 2 years on the air. A lot of people say we wouldn't even make it off the first month, and we've been on for 2 years. We've had co-hosts, and we have people that we've given opportunities to. We got ourselves stabbed in the back a lot of times. So, people don't do that. They'll do that. They'll take advantage of you. And I'm not saying nobody done nothing to me, but when you reach your hand out and you try to do what you have to do, don't expect anything back. And if people disappoint you, the only reason that they disappoint you is because we allow it to happen. I was talking about Pam G, and I got this. This bit of information. We have been having the traveling monks that have came through the state of Mississippi and through other territories. And this firefighter, I know my buddy's brother was a firefighter. This is Pam G's Candle Dessert Lounge owner, wonderful owner of Candle Dessert Lounge. This is her brother receiving a peace bracelet from the monks. They travel. I mean, if you saw their feet, their feet look like they've just been, and they walk barefoot, some of them. And people have been helping, and people are just amazed that these dedicated persons who believe what they believe. And I'm going to get to that part in a minute, that leading up to what I'm going to say. And in their heart, they came, and this servant, public servant, this first responder that goes to the fires and go and help those that are sick and in emergency situations, found it in their heart to bless him with a unity and peace bracelet. Now, let me talk to you all out there that's all funny and talking crazy and so super religious and all these other things. Oh, them peoples is Buddhist. And oh, these peoples is that God loves everybody. I hope that everybody comes into the awareness of Christ. But we that know God, we should project the love of Christ in our lives. And we should not, it say, follow peace with all men. We can't even follow peace with the folks that we look at, relatives or anything else. Some of them are evil and things like that. We don't even follow peace nowhere. But when we see an outpouring of love and affection that these people that have dedicated their winter and their Christmas and not worried about anything, just to bring awareness to the plights that we are. The Christians need to be out there. The saints need to be, other than complaining and worrying about your finances and worrying about this, that, and the other, and how many seeds and how many blessings and how much of an ATM that you want to use God for. Mm-hmm. We don't have any. We don't pray. Do you pray for folks? Do people know who you represent? These people are in their traditional dress. They didn't ask anybody for anything. They walked. I mean, they walked miles and miles. And he's a realtor also. You know, she didn't know I was going to do this. But then people were talking online like these are the devil. Well, you know something? Let me tell you something. If you don't know who God is in your life, how you going to call somebody something? Half the folks in the world right now don't even read the Bible. Half of y'all that go to church ain't going to church for church. Y'all going to church because it's a social club. So let's get that out of the way. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And I salute her, brother. I salute Brother Goshen. It sounded funny because I got a cold a little bit. But I salute my brother firefighter. I am a certified firefighting officer. And I know what he goes through each and every day. I know what obstacles and dangers and things that he's seeing when you have to rescue children out of burning buildings and you got to lift heavy objects off of people and people are looking at their relatives and their material uh, things that are in their homes and praying to God, sir, please save as much as you can. When a firefighter walks out with your pictures and walk out with your mementos and save them for you, putting him or her life in danger. Do we give credit to where credit is due? This is wonderful because somebody recognized in his heart that this is a man that serves the people. Are you serving anybody? Are you trying to help anybody? Had you helped anybody in 2025? Mm-hmm. I salute him. His sister's proud of him too. You ought to be proud of somebody. Some of us so evil and mean and low down that we're not proud of anybody. I don't care if any of the folk don't like it. It's all right. I'm not in 2 years. I ain't worried about nobody on the air. Oh, Mr. Mack, you ought to do this and the numbers go up. Oh, you ought to do this and get tricky and put these lines out so people can come to you. If I got to lie to you to tune in to the Mac Man Morning Show, I need to get up out this seat, away from this microphone, turn it off, and not do it again. I didn't get here and I didn't sit here and I didn't do what I'm doing right now for popularity. I don't need bodyguards and all that other stuff and this and that. And I think I'm all of that. I'm here for the people. My job is to bring you information and inspiration. And this is inspirational to me. And this picture is shot all over and sent all over the world. And every newspaper the AP has. They have this about, and news reports, they have this picture. I'm honored to work with his sister. I'm honored that Pam G works with us. And thank you very much. She didn't send it to me. She didn't even know I was going to do this. See, you got to be, it's just nice to be nice. Why don't we try to stop being evil and stop being crabby? Maybe your life will be something better if you stop being mean and evil and hatred in your heart and all kinds of stuff. Try a little love. Try to be kind to somebody. Forgive folks for the end of the year. Wait a minute. I'll be right back in a couple of seconds. I got to do something real quick. I'm coming right back with what I said. This is the Mac Man Morning Show. I'm going to play a sister's commercial while I grab this right quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Right back. It is 9:21 a.m. If you're late, if you had to be there at 9 o'clock.
I am Pam Goshen, owner and creator of Candle Dessert Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
All right, we're back, and I just had to do some adjusting. And I had to get some. Let me tell you what, I want to get him on the air. I really do. And Pam G, you make that happen so we can get your brother and you on the air. And I want to celebrate this public servant, this first responder, that had the gracious opportunity just to meet these wonderful gentlemen that walk miles, hundreds of miles. They walked. They don't ask for anything. People were bringing food out and different things and covers, and they on a mission. What kind of mission are you on? Mm-hmm. What kind of mission are you on? What you doing? You know, who do you represent? Do people know you represent Christ, or do you just the devil? Or you keep up hell? Or you keep all kind of melee and foolishness going on? And I know she's proud of her brother, and I know he's just I don't know if he's gonna blush when he hears or see this. I know Pam gonna send him send him the show. But I just wanted to salute. See, you know something? We always, we some selfish folks, and we don't want nobody. We don't want. I mean, we don't want to just let people have their opportunity, and wasn't doing it for show, but just doing it because. Listen, let me tell you something. It's not easy to be a first responder. hmm It's not easy. I got your message. Give me a second. I'm going to switch it over. We're gonna. I wanted to just celebrate your brother on this morning. I got you covered, and I just wanted to do that to Diane Black. 2025 been a little rough for Diane. Diane on the brink of hitting that election, almost 100 some votes away. We're going to get you in there. But to God be the glory. To everybody that has succeeded in doing what they do, to God be the glory. To Mrs. LLC, the realtor, to God be the glory. Miss Singleton, to God be the glory. All of you, Brother Lee, everybody, to God, to Dr. J, all of y'all, to God be the glory. We still here. What we complaining about, what's to come is better than what was. He knows what's the future holds for us. Ain't it something that God knows? He knows. He has us in his hands. He gave us 365 days and getting ready. I pray and I ask God to give me 365 more. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Every day, no matter what goes on and what happens, I don't think that this is strange. I'm going to say what I want to say. We know the orange man is crazy. He's miserable. Here's something wrong with him. But we get to that garbage later. And Brother Lee Mack will be here in a little bit. But I'm going to say what I want to say. Excuse me right now. All of the struggle, thank you, God. Every time we couldn't pay a bill and it seemed like people were dissing and talking, how are you going to keep a show on and you can't even keep your major or the things that keep you on the air? But God kept us on the air 365 days almost, within the week. 52 weeks we've been on. From January of this year up until the last day, here we are. I got you, G. Why? I mean, how are we gonna start off this year? It ain't my business. You do what you want to do and say what you want to say. Okay? You do what you want to do. But I'm just gonna tell you that, aren't we? I got tired. I said, look here. I ain't got time for this foolishness and craziness. I ain't got time for it. I don't have time to look and to try to fix folks because God is fixing me. I don't have time to point the finger at anybody and make them feel like they're nothings and nobodies because what? I remember, don't you, if you know how it is for people to put you down, you won't be so quick to put folks down. We got that problem. Make other folks just admit they don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you succeed. There are a lot of people that thought and threw dirt and did the obituary on the Mac Man Morning Show and say, "Oh, you don't even have a radio sponsor anymore." Oh, and and to everybody at WKRA for the last 2 years, I've mentioned and said those call letters 92.7 to the last day I'm gonna do it. 92.7 FM. And I thank God for every listener in the bushes. Y'all don't want to make nobody mad or nothing like that, that listen to us every day from WKRA. Oh, but God had a plan. And Hot Talk Radio and Television International say we want you and we don't want you for free. Not that I'm worried about it or anything like that, but look at the door that's opening. International broadcasting. That why I got to be mad at something? See, when you're mad and you're upset with folks and you're getting kicked around, sometimes all you got to do is just shut your mouth, go somewhere and pray, God, you know my heart. I've been accused of a lot of stuff in my day, stupid garbage. But all I'm trying to do is reach somebody. It ain't for, I see people all the time. I don't say anything. I don't go out there. I'm taking pictures every day and selfie. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But that's okay. I ain't trying to look for popularity. I'm not trying to look to be something that I'm not. All I am on these airways is a servant. And I'm going to do what I got to do and bring what God told me to bring, information and inspiration. Yeah, we got some hard times. Yeah, we got a pedophile in the house that's white that got orange makeup on and that had the children and things. Yes, we got problems in our state here in Mississippi with people trying to hoodwink us and make us try to vote for the other side. Don't want us to vote for a Republican, and he disguises himself. He's a Republican disguising himself as a Democrat. Oh, I'm going to talk about it. But the God has been good to me. I went to the Democratic convention. The only broadcast reporter, news reporter from Mississippi, I had that privilege. God will put you where you're not supposed to be. I'm gonna say that again. Ain't nobody heard that. I'm happy. This is the year roundup. So I'm gonna round it up the Mac Man way. Mm-hmm. They told me you're crazy. You'll never get there. I filled the application out, got all of the stuff together, sent it to the station. They sent, and when I got to Chicago for that convention to see the first woman vice president, looked like me and got my color, everything looking great. And the sister was there. I was front row center. Me and Brother Lee Mack broadcast every day from the Democratic convention, and they got mad at us. They threw salt on us. Who do you think you are? How did you get access? Well, if you know God, God will put you in and open some doors. He got some keys that can open all of the doors. See, that's what people don't understand. It ain't by you. You ain't nobody. We ain't nobody. It's not by might. It's not by power, but it's by his spirit. Say the Lord of hosts. Yeah, I got the word in me. I'm a broadcast reporter and I know the word. You better know the word around here. You better know God for yourself. I know him for myself, and he has opened up doors for Mac Media 3 production. Ain't had a dime. Some days didn't know how we were going to keep things on. It's my responsibility as the leader of this organization to make sure that things go well. And yes, folks, there have been some times where my eyes were crying. I heard people say negative things, didn't even know where I was going. People tried to sabotage and make it seem like, hey, I don't want you to make it. Why don't you want me to make it? See, when you on your butt and when you ain't making it and you dragging, oh, they happy about that because they feel, oh, well, look at that. They got something to talk about. I'm talking about all of you all that are in business or trying to do something or just trying to live your life. People will hate on you because you dress nice. Who they think they are got a fur coat? Who they think they are this and that and the other? I'm somebody. God bless you, Reverend Jesse Jackson, wherever you are, and we're praying for you and your caregivers. I learned that I am somebody. Y'all talk about Jesse all day, but that's something. It's something you can get a message out of anything if you're willing to listen. I am that I am. I am somebody. I'm God's child. I am a CEO. I am a reporter. I am a firefighter. Speak it into existence. God, you're going to take care of my bills. I ain't got to beg. I ain't got to plead. You got me in order. I ate every day, 365 days a year. It's been a struggle because, you got to contribute in things. There are times that I could not contribute. A man on his butt, trying his best, and I'm shooting at something. Let me explain something to y'all that y'all ain't heard. I'm giving my testimony. This is my time, my shot. If you don't like it, y'all, that's fine. If you got one, I got you, G. We're gonna work that out in a little bit. It's not about me. But when you're tapped on the shoulder and say, this is what I want you to do, who am I to say no? I didn't know how. I said, how in the world am I going to do that? All I had was a telephone and a voice. When I got that call from WKRA and say, come on, for what? Just say something. What do you want me to say? Whatever in your heart. From there to creating a morning show to continuing it. Year one, I said, I don't want to be in the same spot that I am in or the same situation that I am in this time in the following year. Here we are 2 years later, and I'll say the same thing, and God has been faithful. Entertainment, broadcasting, entertainment, news, information, that's what's out there. Why can't I do it? Who am I not to do it? Who are you to say that I can't do it? Oh, I'm going to just say it like I want to say. Black people ain't, but you got to be a content creator. I am a broadcaster, not a content creator. I don't do no lying and conniving and slick jiving and slick garbage that folks is doing on the air and the internet. I am a trained broadcaster. There is a big difference. But yet, folks, if you never struggled, if you never knew that $2 or $3 or $10 meant something to you, $10 right now means something to somebody. And we sit around here laughing and poking jokes and saying what we want to say about people. And to those of you that have been attacked, don't worry about them jokers. Don't worry about what they're doing, because you know something, they'll soon be cut off. Fret not yourself because of the evildoers. It also say, neither be ye envious of the workers of iniquity, because what's going to happen to them? Just like a lawnmower, a weed eater, they soon going to be cut off. So don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about nothing because you have not seen anything yet. I'll say it again. The vice president is coming to Jackson, Mississippi, and we got the rights. I'll tell y'all about that later. I got a phone call yesterday. Hey, Dr. Nikita of Cloud Med. I got a call from a friend of mine. I ain't going to tell you who it is, that told me the project that I'm working on, they have some people that want to come along and probably come along and enhance some things. And I ain't going to tell you who it is. Let me tell you something. If you just stand still and watch the power of God. I can't get nobody to say nothing in the chat. It look like y'all quiet and nervous and stuff. Y'all talk all day and y'all say everything to other folks. I'm not the Michael dude on the what's on the Facebook or whatever. He talking all kind of hoochie coochie type things and all kind of foolishness. But when you talking right and you telling the truth, oh, it's quiet. You ain't got to say nothing. I know where my help comes from. Do you know? What are we going to do with this year? What are you going to do with the year? Is this going to be a year that, is this going to be a year? Yes. Is this going to be a year? Excuse me. Is this going to be a year that we're going to be crying and hollering? Or is this a year of victory and favor? Oh, I'm looking for him to do something. I said, I'm looking for him to do something. You don't understand me. I'm going to say it again. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a miracle. What the Clark sisters say, I expect the impossible. I believe the inevitable. The sky is the limit to what I can have. I can't speak for you. I don't know what you need, but I'm praying that whatever you need, you get. All right. Now I'm doing all of my fussing for today. I ain't fussing. I'm just saying I am proud of the fact that if you just be still, he'll work it out for you. I want to say to the people that have helped us to and that prayed for us. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Thank you. You ain't seen nothing yet. You have seen nothing yet. And then like I was saying, WKRA has been kind to us and everything. They are business. They got to do what they do, and they make their own. Uh, they make their own decisions. But then this network comes and say, we want you not just in your region, buddy, but we want you to go international. Would you be a part? I said, yes. I worked with them before. And see, that's another thing. Don't go tearing no bridges down. Hey, you say, hey, Diane. That's Diane Black up there. I know what Daddy said. That man over here, he going at it now. You better listen and pay attention to what. But then I thank you, Diane, for all that you know what I'm talking about. See, if you God's child, you ain't got to worry about nothing. They talk about us. We make mistakes. We make some choice. I made mistakes in these last 2 years. I blundered. I dropped the ball so many times. But don't you know who caught the ball when I dropped it? God caught the ball and says, dust yourself off and start up. Wipe your face, blow your nose. Hold on. I got you. Oh, many tears have been shed. I didn't know what I was going to mad, upset, folks on your back and everything, whether you're at your house or on your job or wherever the case may be. And all you have to do is say, mercy, Lord, because you don't want to hurt nobody. Mercy, Lord. You don't want to cuss folks out. Mercy, Lord. Hey, God, look, you got to work this out. And let me tell you something. God will keep you in perfect peace. Ain't that something? Everybody say, I got peace, and then they broadcast it. You ain't got to broadcast it. He'll keep you in perfect peace. I'm praying for everybody that's sick, all of our bereaved families. Once again, to Miss Sandy Williams, my church sister that went home to be with the Lord, Sandy, and to Steve Harris, uh, my brother, brother Steve. I'm praying for you going back to Houston, and he came for Sister Sandy's service in Chicago. I saw Steve when I was there. My brother from, oh man, I've known Steve a long time. It's so good to see you, Steve, and to Pastor Phil and Pastor Andrea Tava, who celebrated 40 years of wedding bliss and all those other things. And I introduced them together. So I'm coming from a finder's fee. No, we were friends way back and young men in the church. And he married Bondria, and it's been 40 years, and we just want to salute them. It ain't easy, okay? It ain't easy. Listen, yeah, good morning to you, and I just thank you. It's not, and we ain't worried about what folks say. So don't worry about what these folks say. And misery love company. When people miserable and they hating on you because they want they want to be where you are. Sometimes where you are is in the hands of the Lord, and they can't get to you. Now, all right, heard that. Now, let me tell you about what we're going to do this evening. We're going to come on tonight tonight before the new year. I'm going to try my best to make sure that it works out. I'm going to send the announcement out and we're going to ring this year out. I'm going to play some music on a little bit, and We're going to just, for those of you that got tickets to the home, you'll have a front row seat to the McMahon New Year's celebration. I don't know how it's going to go, what's going to happen. Brother Lisa will be here in a little bit. I know he heard me fussing. To my niece, Shantae. Hey, Shantae, who looked out for us, came, got her Uncle James from the train station. I took the train, and I know she's listening. She's going to come on too. She listened to us and to my nephew, LaQuint, and to his wonderful family, and to Robert Montgomery, my brother, and all of y'all that's listening. They ain't told me that y'all been listening, but they be listening. I love y'all. Thank y'all for your prayers and your understanding about things. I'm just overwhelmed sometimes because I say, look at how far he has brought us. Look where you brought me from. Old songs. See, people get nervous when I say, see, y'all don't know nothing about these songs. Say, look where he brought me from. Look where he brought me from. Brought me out of darkness into the light. Have you ever been in darkness in your life? Have you ever been in a situation in your life that you just couldn't see your way? But look at where I don't worry about where people been doing. But how did you make it through what you got through? How did you jump over? How did you overcome them circumstances? Because we all got something in our lives. They talking about, this part of news and information here in Montgomery. There was a tragedy with the pastor and his wife. He unalived her husband. And people on there talking all kind of stuff and this and that and the other. Let me tell you, the preacher's going through. The pastors are going through, the folks going, we don't know what's going on. And anytime you like vanity more than you like serving God, I don't know what happened. It ain't my business. But they found a young man unalive in a parking lot of a school. Young people taking their lives because they feel that they can't make it. And they feel that the only way, let me tell you something, there's a way out. Christ is the answer. You ain't got to do it. We need to encourage each other. Well, how is he the answer? Well, he died for us. He died for a wretched, low-down, rascal, filthy rag, non-perfect sinner, whatever you want to call me. He died for me. And he died for you. See, we can point the finger at folks and point their flaws out, as they say, and point out what you is and what you're not. You're not knowing that if by God's grace, we could be the homeless man, we could be in jail, we could be sitting somewhere on the corner, huddled around a garbage can trying to warm up or everything. We could be up there trying to find a sandwich or something to drink or something in this cold. And when it's hot, you ain't got nowhere to go. And the grass is your mattress and some leaves are your pillow. You ain't never been there. Don't talk to me about it. Go through something, then you can holler at me. Let me go to a break real quick. I got something that I want to bring up to you. This is the McMahon Morning Show each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast right here on Hot Talk Radio International and television right here on Mag Media 3 Productions. To all of you and even WKRA, we love y'all too. We thank God for all of you. We'll be right back in a little bit. Just give me a couple of seconds and we'll be right back. I want to just pay homage to our wonderful, wonderful supporters.
Hello everyone, this is Melissa Shumpert with Malipi Fashion. Come out to our store location at 850 North Gloucester Street, Suite 3, Tupelo, Mississippi. We are here to pack your orders and see those smiling faces. And as always, you can shop online at MalipiFashion.com.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Tune in to the MacMan Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the MacMan Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
Yeah, prayer changes thing. I ain't mean to start no trouble or nothing. Oh, mute your microphone. Brother Lee Mack is here. I know he was coming to my rescue. Hold on. If you can mute your mic for a second, Brother Lee. I think I got you. Okay, that's good. Thank you, sir. Listen, I'm going to just say this. This is my greeting and my prayer and my encouragement for you for the year 2026 is on its way. I believe it's going to be something. Woo. And I'm just saying that we're in his hands. But listen, God going to write your future, and it's going to be a beautiful story. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, you fill in the blanks and all that stuff. Whatever you want done and whatever you want to do, I'm rooting for you. And I know that he's going to open up a door. I got Brother Lee Mack is here. Man, I tell you, wait a minute. I just I said what I had to say, and Pam G, we're gonna try to get your brother. We're gonna reschedule for that because I must let Brother Lee come on and have. This is our second half of our show. We want to thank all of you for participating and being here. 2026, folks, watch out. Coming next month, MacMan Morning Show is going to be in Jackson, Mississippi on the 14th with the vice president and her book tour sponsored by the Democratic Party of the state of Mississippi. And they're going to have others that are going to be there. There are no tickets left. So I don't know how y'all going to get in there, but you can watch live on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions, Hot Talk Radio and Television International Network. We're going to be our MacMan Morning Show, and this broadcast is going to be live all over the country. Mm-hmm. Good morning to Priscilla Williams Teal, our next senator, U.S. Senator from the state of Mississippi. And like to say good morning to Mrs. LLC, the realtor. I'd like to say good morning to Meredith Hammer, who's going to be the next judge come March, the next judge of the 17th Sub-Circuit of Cook County, to Kiana Belcher, who's going to be my new commissioner in my old district. She's going to be the new commissioner of District 5 for Cook County, which is a big county. That's a circumference, Chicago and everywhere. We thank, we'd like to say and give a shout out to Cloud Med, to our wonderful friends over there, to Dr. Nikita and her staff over there. We'd like to say good morning to Madam Zenobia. Madam Zenobia Charlene, who is the National Sales Director for International for your insurance needs. You're going to be hearing more and more about them and about her and her business. And I'm just grateful. I wanted to shout out to our folks and just let them know we ain't forgot about you. And we're just grateful. Better days are coming. There's another song that said, better days are coming. I got you. Okay, that's good. I appreciate that. And you just let your brother know we're going to get him on. Because there's some things going on right quick that we have, and I apologize. I'm going to get him on here because I want him to tell us. Matter of fact, if he wants to, we'll get him, and we'll make that happen. for our brother because I thought it was wonderful to see that we can reach out to others just like others can reach out to us. Brother Lee Mack is here, our co-host. Man, Brother Lee is here, and I'm just grateful to have him here for the last 2 years. Uh, my brother has stood with me through the thick and the thin, helped raise me for real, looked out for me. I mean, I came to his house for Christmas and he rolled out the red carpet like I ain't no visitor. I washed it. No, you ain't got, I got to do. I say, man, I don't use no dishwasher. Let me handle it or whatever. Made me comfortable. Good to see him to be in his presence and everything. And all of you all, I'm grateful to God that I have a brother that sticks with his little brother and helps him out and everything. And I'm going to bring him. He's here. Go ahead, my brother Lee, and say good morning to everybody. Brother Lee Mack, our co-host of the Mac Man Morning Show. Turn your instrument down too, Lee. For okay, you're good. Go ahead, sir. All right. I want to ask you something, Brother Lee. I ain't gonna throw no news or anything that like that. But 2 years, bro, we have been here, ups and downs, ins and outs, trying to do what we do. And I want you to just give your words, whether it's encouragement, information, or whatever you would like to have for the coming new year. Since this is our last broadcast of this year, as far as the morning show, we will come on this evening try to do a little countdown or something. But Brother Lee Mack, you have as much time as you may consume, sir. I thank you, Brother Lee, but and there's somebody says there's no sound. Really? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me. Okay, we on. Brother Lee, you know something? There are a lot of young people. We had when we started talking about the alternatives for careers, and we were talking about school and college and so forth and so on, and people. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Y'all can't hear me. Where's the sound? Wait a minute. If you listen, let me look at the feeder. Can you? I'm on the air. You can't hear me. Okay, I'm looking at the live feed now. We got sound. I don't know what's going on or what's happening, but you can hear me, Lee, can't you? Can you hear me, Lee? All right. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let me add you to. Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, Lee. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I could hear you, but go ahead again, Lee. I think it was a mistake that I made. Um, Go ahead and like I said, you've been trying to. Wait a minute. I'm looking. Okay, you can't. Okay, that was. Okay. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Okay, you can hear. Okay, thank you. I'm glad y'all can hear now. Okay. Okay, I see him in the chat. I see your brother in the chat. I see our firefighter is in the chat. We're gonna talk about we. I got you, brother. You just be cool. I got you, and we're gonna reschedule you if you available this evening. We'll have Pam G's brother is gonna come on and talk about how he met the wonderful monks, and they blessed him with that peace unity bracelet as we were talking about. But brother Lee, I was going to say that Uh, in encouraging these young people, you got two people that graduated from trucking school that attributes when Brother Lee said, "Y'all, you can have a six-figure income," and somebody heard him. Two people at least heard him, and they're on the road. One's there for JB Hunt, and another guy's working for Snyder. They came and grabbed him right out of school over here, Delta Tech, they call it over here, and they trained them in less than a month. They were on the road working and working right now on the road. Brother Lee, I wanted to say, and if you got anything that you like to encourage people for the new year, go ahead and say it, especially and talk about your listeners that took your advice about
Well,
trade school. Go ahead, Brother Lee.
I would say, and I don't want to pat ourselves on the back, so to speak, and I just want to say that you hear a lot of things out there. People tell you things that can, they tell you this can happen and that can happen and it doesn't happen, and they tell you things that sound fantastic and doesn't materialize. It sounds like pie in the sky, but you know what? There are times when someone is trying to tell you something that actually is true that can benefit you. And this is one of those instances, people say, well, no, that can't happen. Well, talk to those two brothers. They'll tell you that it does happen. You can go into a situation, a trade, a school, and as short as several weeks, you can come out with a position. I don't call them jobs, I call them positions, because no matter where you go, you can get that position and you can take care of your family and you can prosper. You can be an entrepreneur. What I mean is, you can be an owner operator, and that's in the trucking business. That means run your own company. You got a self company that with some training, you get out there and you get with a company so you can get some experience, and they're going to pay you to get that experience. And then after some time, you can get your own vehicle. We call them, you can get your own vehicle and with your own truck, and you can get out there and make your own money for yourself. Put your own name on the company and get out there and go coast to coast or local or whatever you want to do. It leads into several different avenues, and that's the thing. Trade school. Think about that. People tell you go to college because they think that that's where it is. That's where we can be successful. Yeah, but you know what? You're willing to take out loans for thousands of dollars, not just a couple thousand. Usually, college education is going to cost you. 4 years may cost you 50,000, 100,000, $200,000 and up. So, and you have to pay that money back. So, and you may not get the job the position that you want for those 4 years that you spent in college. And most people that go to college, and you can look this up, most people that go to college and they take these courses in college and they don't end up in the field that they've studied for. I give you an example. You go to school and let's say you want to be a psychologist, and you take psychology and or something like that, and you end up somewhere else. You end up working in the grocery industry, and you got a psychology degree, and or you end up working somewhere entirely different from what you spent those 4 years for. That's very true. Talk to somebody who's came out of college, graduated, and got a degree. They'll tell you they're not working in the field that they thought that they would be working in. They took the job that they could get, the position that they could get. And when you work in certain jobs, certain positions, uh, you can work for a corporation. They lay off by the thousands. In the white collar industry, they lay off by the thousands. They don't just wake up and lay off a couple people. They lay off a couple hundred people, sometimes a couple thousand. You take uh, some of these tech industries, they hire hundreds and thousands, and they lay them off by the hundreds and the thousands. So that's why I say you have to be an entrepreneur-minded person. We have to stop looking for jobs and set up positions and be entrepreneurs. The difference is that what I said is when you're looking for a job and you're working for somebody, that person that's above you that runs that company, they can decide the next day that you don't work there anymore. It's not up to what you do. You could come to work on time every day and do the right thing, and still they'll let you go. So you want to put yourself in a position where you can control some of your fate. You can control that what you can control of. You can control where you working, how you working, and how much money you can make. Because, and let me tell you this, uh, jobs. The companies that you work for, it could be a small grocery store, it could be a huge multi corporation. The thing is, they're only going to give you enough, most of them, enough to come to work and enough to go home. That's it. They're not going to give you enough to leave. Most jobs don't give you enough to leave them. You can't say, I've saved up enough, now I'm leaving you. They don't give you enough to leave. They give you enough to feed you, come to work, and go back home. Barely enough to stay, so have a place to stay. Barely enough to drive a car. Barely enough to work there. And that's the thing. People say, dang, I make enough to take care of my family, but that's all you're gonna do. And then they control that. So you want some control. In order to get that, you're gonna have to be an entrepreneur. Look up that word that means to work for yourself, to be your own boss. It's a gamble to work for yourself, but it's a gamble these days to be out in there and just to live. It's a gamble. So we have to take a chance and gamble on yourself. And these two brothers, for instance, they're out there, they're driving, and they'll tell you everything I said is true. Is it going to be hard work? Yes, it is. If it was easy, everybody would be trying to do it. But let me tell you, you can do it. You say, how can I drive a semi trailer truck? I'm just giving that as an example, trucking. But in trade school, there are many positions in trade that'll pay you six figures. That'll take care of your family. Not every job. I'm not gonna sit and tell you every trade is gonna pay you six figures, but most trades will. I'm gonna tell you that. HVAC, electrical, plumbing, concrete. Man, I could go on and on about the trades. Um, in the medical industry, yes, you get in the medical industry, you don't need 4 years. You could be a tech and operate a x-ray machine and all of those things. They pay six figures too. you get there and you're working in there and working in those positions, you can make a nice living. So that's the thing. It's so much out here we can do. They tell us that there's nothing out there. They're telling you that there's no positions that they call them jobs. But you know what? You got to think above that. You got to think, how can I create my own position? And I'm gonna tell you something. It's not that hard. It just takes some hard work, some study, some perseverance, and not to give up. That's what I'm saying. Perseverance. You get up in the morning, you failed yesterday, succeed today. That's what I have to say.
Well, as we look at this uh, as we look at this year in coming, well, this year is practically wound down, and we want to really make sure that, and my hope is for that as we broaden our horizons, that this program has been inspirational, and that you have received something. Uh, that you have received something. Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna take a break real quick. Stand by, brother Lee. I'm going to. We're gonna go to a break real quick, and we'll be right back. This is the Magman Morning Show right here on Mag Media 3, Mag Media 3 Productions. We'll be right back, folks.
Hello, everyone. This is Melissa Shumpert with Malippi Fashion. Come out to our store location at 850 North Gloucester Street, Suite 3, Tupelo, Mississippi. We are here to pack your orders and see those smiling faces. And as always, you can shop online at malippifashion.com.
I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Dessert Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Tune in to the Macman Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the Macman Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
All right, we're back on the air here. We're here at the Magman Morning Show. I have Brother Lee Mack, our co-host, and myself. We're here, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to come to you we come to you each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 a.m. on the East Coast, right here on Mag Media 3, Mag Media 3 Productions, Hot Talk Radio and Television Network International. You're listening to, and we like to thank our listeners at WRFU 104.5 FM in Champaign, Illinois. We like to say good morning to Miss Mika Light and all of her listeners there. To all of you that are in the chat, I want to say thank you. we're here, and Brother Lee is still here with me. As we're saying goodbye to a new year and hello to another. And sometimes I don't do the resolution thing. I just say, where it is, God, you lead me. And it's been working because I said I want to lose weight. I want to leave Newports alone and all kinds of things. And he's working on it. I know. And I'm grateful to have health and strength, and grateful to have an opportunity to have a profession that we can come and share, and it's something that is informative to our folks. We're going to be doing some great things, and don't be fooled, don't be surprised when you see our new look and our new graphics and everything. But we're work in progress still. But like I said, and I'll say it again, God is writing our future. He's writing the future for us, and it's going to be a beautiful story. And that's all that I'll leave it at that, because, it's a wonderful thing that if we do good for others, it'll come back in unexpected ways. Don't be selfish. Don't be, and I'm not just saying materialistic, or with your advice, with your kindness, trying to help somebody if you can. Do good. Good ain't never hurt anybody, because good, it will overcome evil all the time. You see somebody saying something and talking about it, but just do good and pray and get away from them. Don't stay around them. Just get on away from them and do what you need to do. But just do good to others, and don't worry about those things that are going on, because you know something, God is going to put, and He will put you in a position where you don't have to beg, borrow, or struggle. Okay, y'all can take any one of them and work with them. But Brother Lee, you know something? I'm going to say this as we as we wrap up on today. Um, I don't want to say resolutions, but are there any plans or anything that you have on the burner that you want us to root for you, or anything? What are your expectations, if there are any, which I'm pretty sure they are, for the new year?
Well, I like to tell people, look, don't wait 12 months to change your life. Don't make 12 months to change the direction. Don't make 12 months to make your life better. Don't wait every January to change your direction. If you don't like the direction that you're going in, don't wait till January the 1st to change it. And don't let anybody weaponize you. You say, what does that mean? Well, people can tell you things that's not true or not good for you and get you to do the things that they don't want to do. They can get you to do something wrong by getting you stirred up and telling you a lie or whatever, and get you out there fired up, and they get you to do something they won't do, or they don't want to get their hands dirty. And that's the thing, that's what Donald Trump does. He weaponizes people to do things that'll hurt themselves or hurt somebody that don't want to get their hands dirty. And that's what we have to stop letting people weaponize us on social media, get you stirred up. Do your homework and look into things. Don't just go off uh, without looking into it and finding out if it's true or if it's right for you, and stop just going off just because it gets you stirred up. Get you stirred up, that doesn't mean that you're right. It just means you're upset, and being upset doesn't mean you're right. And the thing is, we got to stop normalizing this bad behavior. It's being normalized. It's normal for you to cuss people out now. It's normal for you to use the N word. It's normal for you to talk about your family. It's normal. We have to stop normalizing bad behavior. That's what I have to say, my brother.
Ain't going to normalize bad behavior. We're going to do what we have to do to encourage and to just be nice, change the way that we are and change what we're doing. And I want to say once again, let me do this real quick. Hold on a second, Brother Lee. Let me get this. Uh, I had it. I don't know what I did with it. Here it is right here. I want to say to our to Pam G's brother, we got you. We're going to have you scheduled on. I want you to tell us everything and what's been happening with the monks and everything. And I think it's a wonderful honor. And thank you, sir. He's in the chat. Wait a minute, I got some feedback. Hold on a second. He's in the chat, and I wanted to say to you, brother, God bless you. And that's Donnell. Brother Donnell, we gonna get you on, and cause Pam G been hit me on the thing here on the texting me and let me know we got you. We ain't gonna forget you. But I think that it was such an honor to see that, and it went all over the country and every news service and everything. It went around. That's how I got it. It wasn't sent to me by Pam, but I got this on the from the information that was there, and then it was identified who you were. And we're going to get you on, brother. I give you my word. We're going to make sure that that happens, and we thank you for all of your service. I know what you go through because I'm a firefighter. I know exactly. It's a rewarding. It's a very, very, very rewarding opportunity and a rewarding profession. Everybody can't do it. But listen here, join us this evening. I'm going to put the announcement out about this evening. And if you come on, you could come on and celebrate with us. If you're not going out anywhere, I'd like to be in church, but I don't know. I got to make up my mind, though, see what's going to happen or what have you. I'd like to say also to Bishop Matthews of the Church of God in Christ, or Tabernacle Church of God in Christ in South Haven. I want to say Happy New Year to you and your wonderful wife and everything. And we'll be in touch. There are a lot of things that are getting ready to happen at Tabernacle, and we're going to tell you about them also. But listen to all of you that are here. If you don't hear our voice on this afternoon or early in the morning, Happy New Year. God bless you. Be safe. Travel safe. Drink responsibly. And yeah, drink responsibly. Troopers are out there and everything there in all of our regions. Just be safe. Check on your folks. Check on your people. And let's just make it better. Hey, just take the wheel. Just take the wheel, God, and He'll take the wheel for us. I want to thank all of you for being here. We're getting ready to get out of here for and I want to thank all of our listeners everywhere for 52 weeks of broadcasting. Again, we have made it. I'm grateful that we got to this point, and I'm looking forward to many, many more. Let's start off the new year right, one day at a time, and we're going to grow, 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 and allow people to be a part of this, the greatest talk show, morning show. This side of the Mississippi is the McMahon Morning Show. And thank you to Brother Lee, to Jessica Starks, to Dr. J, Pam G, our executive producers that help us out and that bear with us and try to help us to put things together. Without them, we don't know how we would do it. So sometimes things go haywire here. Brother Lee Mack, who from day one has stood by my side. Thank you, Brother Lee, for all that you have done as the co-host of this show. And it's wonderful because of you all. Keep us in your prayers as we travel over into the next year, and that better things are coming. Better days are coming. As Leandria Johnson says, said better days. Folks talk about you and say all kinds of things, but dealing with church folks and dealing with these old heathens out here, things happen, and we're human. Remember that you're human. You ain't perfect. Well, none of us are perfect. Ain't none of us got it right. But if we keep striking at the bit, we gonna get there. And better days are coming. Thank you all for being here. God bless all of you and your families. Once again, this is the McMahon Morning Show each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, right here on Hot Talk Radio Network 10 Television. And we like our affiliates to know our affiliates up in Illinois at WRFU 104.5 FM. We thank you all for being on with us. And as we leave, I'll say it again, as I say it each and every morning. You don't have to be jealous of nobody, because when God gets through blessing them, He has more than enough to bless you. He got plenty left. He ain't going to leave us hanging. Y'all take care. God bless you. Happy New Year from Mac Media 3 Productions. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's the Mac Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home when you're in your car. It's the Mac Morning Show. No matter if you miss this side of the sea. It's the Madman Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home or you're in your car. It's the Madman Morning Show. No matter if you're near or far. It's the Madman Morning Show. You better tune in quick or you might just miss. It's the Madman Morning Show. The best show this side of the sea. It's the Madman Morning Show. 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 It's the Madman